Hello and welcome to another episode of My Math World. I am your teacher, Stephen Jackson. Today's ugly problem, we want to continue focusing on fractions. This one looks pretty ugly because we're adding fractions, which means we need to find a common denominator so we can add the top numbers together. We also have an unknown part that we have to solve for. So the first thing we do is I want to go ahead and have you notice the bottom numbers. If you notice, 3, 4, and 2 are all slices out of 12. So I think we would be safe to start off by, first of all, writing our two sums, or writing our two fractions as 2/3 over x over 4, vertical style. And we can go ahead and put 12 in the bottom. Now, for those of you who don't like to divide first, it's okay to take 2 times 12 and get 24, and then take 3 into 24. See how that works? That gives us 8. And then we can do the same thing here. 12 times x. Remember my driving at Walmart. I get 12x. I have to keep everything together. And then now 4 goes into 12 3 times, and we need that x. So on the one side of the equation, we have 8 plus 3x over 12. For the second side, we can follow the same suit. We can first put our fractions in vertical form. 12 will be our common denominator. And look at this. When the bottom numbers are the same, our slice here is the top numbers is the same. So we're already done up there. Then we can take x times 12 and get 12x. Finally, 2 into 12x. 2 into 12 goes 6, and then we go ahead and add the x. So now we have 5 plus 6x over 12. And now, if you remember, we have one fraction that we're comparing with another fraction. That's right, we have a proportion. So now all we need to do, ladies and gentlemen, is to go ahead and multiply opposite corners. 12 times 8 plus 3x, and then 12 times 5 plus 6x. Alright, the slice that's familiar now with the setting one fraction equal to another and cross multiplying, we have something that we've been used to all along. So we're going to fire up the delivery truck and find out that 12 times 8 is 96. We'll find out that 12 times 3x is 36x. And we're going to do the same thing over here. 12 times 5 is equal to 60. 12 times 6x is equal to 72x. Okay. Now at this particular point, it really doesn't matter what we add to both sides. We need to know right now, we're going to get all the x's to one side. We're going to get all the numbers to the other side. Since this is a smaller x than this, we're going to add opposites. And what we do to one side, we do to the other side. And we get 36x. And then this guy right here, we want to move to the other side, so we add its opposite. We subtract 60, we subtract 60. So now we have 36 is equal to 36x. That looks a lot nicer than what we started out with. To get 1x, we divide by what this number is, 36. And what we do to both sides, we do what we do to one side rather, we do to the other side. So any number over itself is always a 1. So ladies and gentlemen, we took a very ugly problem. We identified several common slices. Our solution is 1. We can go back and put 1 in the original equation, and that will be a true statement every time. Alright, until next time, I want everybody to follow me on Twitter, One Dad for Jesus. I want you to like me on Facebook, Steven Jackson. I want you to go back and watch all my other math lessons at OVDad59 or just type in My Math World. And remember, please send me your ugly problems, because your goals, your dreams, your ugly problems is my job.